buonasera a tutti. Non sono un poliziotto, solo per fare più musica, però. Allora. California.
Madison has life insurance.
Sicurezza sulla vita. Cazzo mi serve? A me vengono i brividi, non so perché. Vengono i brividi. E aprila. Accendiamo. Mira, quanto è vecchio. I marroni, coniuga in indicativo.
We can notify next of kin.
Coniugato vuol dire... soldi, prendi i soldi, capisce niente. Ciuppa 33 caricatori.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest ring? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers. Careful where you're stepping, Phelps.
Non mi fido.
I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
What? What the fuck? Come ho fatto? Sono un dio.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife.
Io sono andata
This is a hit and
ad
run
occhio, ho
case,
sentito...
Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away
Ho
equipment.
sentito di poter male qua, io...
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Come cazzo ho fatto, non lo so. Schifo però. Se qualcosa qua, birra. Se qualcosa.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Nulla. Però com'è la bottiglia? Si è spaccata.
I don't think so.
Non credo proprio. Ciuppa 33 caricatori. No.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Allora. Incidente.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Okay.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Mi ricordo che ha detto.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement as patrolman.
Sure,
4 su
no
4,
problem.
ho sputacchiato
You get anything out of the
però.
regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked
sputacchiato
watching
un
Lester
bambino,
and
però,
Lorna
per
go a
parlare.
few rounds every other
Fa
day.
niente.
And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Ma perché ha trovato il joystick?
This blood is a long way from the
La
body. Karma's
madonna.
been going like a bat out of hell.
La madonna. Quanto cazzo. Quanto cazzo è un British? Scusa, ma come ha fatto?
Sorry, Phelps. Do you mind if I get on with this?
Come cazzo ha fatto ad andare così?
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Cioè, poi il sangue perché... Strano, strano, molto strano. C'ho padre da 3 carica, fulato.
Another day, another dollar.
Poi vediamo dove dobbiamo andare. Indizi, vabbè. Luoghi. Gli scaffali siamo andati già. Andremo in perfetto, come si chiama, bellissimo. Poi mi puzza. Non voglio tornare quindi.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of
Sedated.
reproach, Courtney?
Così impara l'inglese.
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
I'm sorry.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep
patient?
them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually a benefit to society at large.
È finito? Bello. Un po' soggetto.
You need to take this up with Leroy.
E rossa? No, di nuovo.
If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from?
Come si fa lui, dico? Cazzo di cose sono? Che sto andando poi? C'è qualcosa che sono una pistola. Ma non c'ho tutti gli indizi. 0. Bene. Ma ha
So the driver
frenato.
managed to brake before the impact.
Ma ha frenato. Tratta di omicidio. Ai, ai.
You know the way. You can drive.
Ah, proprio bellissimo. C'ho 33 caricatore. Non c'è nessuno in live, che palla. Non me la stai dicendo. Dove cazzo abita? Che brutta. Che brutta. Ma stavo guidando l'altro. Che coraggio, tra. Secondo me qua dobbiamo pedinarlo. Aspetta, questo. Ci sta un coso per la macchina.
William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Passare. Scappa. No, qua non dobbiamo pedinarlo.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Così. Così vedi. Così. No, faccio tardi qua. Fermatelo.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this.
No, seguire così.
Don't let that asshole get away.
Eccolo.
Enough games, folks. Take this guy out.
Ah, abbiamo perso, ma io. Già niente si può fare. Addirittura, questo qua video come lo faccio non è colpa mia. Cazzo è andato.
He's heading into the station. Go on, get after him.
Quindi,
Hold it right there, Shelton!
salta! Coglione! Dove stai andando?
How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
È stata la colpa.
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead. Shelton.
Aspetta.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown.
Ho
We need to
capito.
talk about a manslaughter charge.
L'avevano già ucciso, lo stavano uccidendo. È caduto in mezzo alla strada e lui l'ha preso con la
We should
macchina.
probably go
Secondo
speak
me.
to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Secondo me, poi non lo so.
You become all hard at the prospect of
Secondo
paperwork,
me.
don't you?
Casa di Mattisa. Secondo me raga è così. Avete capito? Che era già morto, solo che poi sbucò in mezzo alla strada, è caduto in mezzo alla strada, quello lì non poteva fare niente. Scusa, vuol dire, quello non poteva fare niente. La colpina, ma secondo me era già morto. Perché abbiamo trovato anche il coltello là in
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in war after their buddies died.
Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of
Ma
work.
qua al contrario, le persone
You don't
praticamente
think
si distanziano.
Phelps, the guy was run over, so it worked out well for him. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
Lo so che non so guidare, raga, non è colpa mia. Non so se c'è, è vero, però. Non so guidare. Cazzo fai? Cazzo fai? Cioè, al contrario qua non mi fanno passare.
Can we try to spare the
Colpa
general
sua però.
population, please?
Come quello. Non l'ha vista, l'ha presa. Se quello vuole scrivere, se quello vuole scrivere. Oh no.
I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't doing nothing.
I've seen you little sons of bitches prowling around my store. I'll show you. I'll teach you not to.
Sir, drop the weapon. You've been drinking, sir. You don't really want to.
3 times I've been robbed. Ain't nothing gets done about it.
No! Mi ha fatto ridere. Come è caduto? Scusate. Scusate ragazzi. Un attimo di... Era bellissimo.
Throw out the guns.
Eccoli l'arma. Non ho paura. Mi ha ucciso la droga.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Fuori. Minchia. Fortissimo. Phelps. Fortissimo, troppo forte.
11 King calling KGPL. I've been involved in a shooting. Suspects are down. Need an ambulance to 540 West 9th Street. It's a code 4. Notify a supervisor and a coroner.
Roger, 11K. All units be advised. Suspects are down at 540 West 9th Street. Shooting at Uncle Sam's Army surplus is code 4.
No, che palle. Guidate bugie.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do you believe him?
I believe he didn't mow down the victim on purpose. The rest of it stinks. His boo-hoo story about being a surveyor and not wanting to lose his license.
Well, we'll see how he enjoys surveying the same tiny room for the next 10 years of his life. You make a mistake, you face the consequences. You don't run off and hide like some little girl hoping it'll all go away.
People make bad decisions in the heat of the moment.
Well, I'd like to see him try that one on the judge. If he had time to clock who was at the scene...
Oh, che palle però, non voglio vedere tutte queste cose che parlate. Minchia. Voglio sentirmi vuoto Signor, è in casa. Suo marito è morto.
Hello?
Mamma mia, che
Mrs.
brutto.
Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Ci capisco. Morto suo marito che si guarda.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Infatti,
Lester and I met on a furlough in 44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
Quindi non ho capito. Se vieni
What's that
vestito.
supposed to mean, mister?
Se vieni vestito non
I
piangi.
think it's about time you left. I have
Sorridi.
someone here.
I
and
beg your pardon?
E ridi se...
You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well,
Tradito. Ah, ho capito,
nice
questo
to
qua ha
see you're
fatto le
comforting the
corna.
grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper.
Come ho detto io, cioè, che si
Turned
cazzo ne
without
frega un
looking
cazzo
and
che
walked
praticamente
right
è
out in
morto.
front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
Però mi detto,
You expect me to believe
lui è
that?
morto. Che secondo
Look,
me
I
non è
was
morto.
filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. I lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual.
Questo qua è felice che tanto è morto. Pure il capo là, l'eroe Sabo là. Perché tanto?
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Parla, chiediamo.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hotbed. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
Ma questa qua non se ne frega proprio un
The
cazzo
bartender
del
said that you and
marito.
Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Sabo has no money. This place can't be worth much. Where is the money coming from?
My father left me this house and some money. Lester took out a second mortgage. I held on to the money and kept my mouth shut. And that's all I'm going to say on the subject.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Ah, ora ho capito. Praticamente se ne frega un cazzo. Cioè, troppo.
You can only feel sorry for someone for so long before you begin to despise them.
Giuro che se qua prenderei una pistola e la sparerei in bocca. E non ci sta zitta. Minchia. Ha rotto il cazzo. Non la spari. Devo fare una chiamata io però. Aspetta. Sta proprio dentro casa tua. Darti fastidio però. Che cazzo ha? Che minchia ce l'ha il telefono? Che cazzo ce l'ha questo il telefono?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247. Messages, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks.
Cazzo dobbiamo fare l'opitorio? Vedere i cadaveri. Quello che sia quello l'opitorio, no? Sì. Vabbè. Guida tu. No, quello che cazzo dobbiamo fare l'opitorio? No, sbagliato. No, brutto bastardo.
You can drive.
You can drive. Che dobbiamo fare all'opitorio, ma che schifo. Credo che sia. No, voglio cercare su Google l'opitorio in caso quello che penso. L'opitorio, sì, è l'opitorio quello che penso. Palla.
Cosa servite? Come mai esistete? Uomini, a cosa servite?
Alle mie tre. Devo vedere questo video. Così non mi prendo. Vediamo il coso.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him.
Che cazzo ho detto io? Che cazzo ho detto io?
Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder one. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber.
No.
We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Ho paura di lui. Avere un poliziotto così. Questo qua è un futurissimo tedesco.
You're behind the wheel.
La camera a gas. Dietro le bar, dietro le sbarre. Allora rientriamo. Ma sicuro non ci sono più, guarda. Scontate come la fama.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
Che bastardo.
He's in the bedroom.
Che bastardo.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand jury.
Nice of you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
You
with
think
it.
I'm gonna fry for you,
You're
Lorna?
crazy, man.
Ma tutti i tedeschi sono, non so capire un cazzo.
For God's sake!
It's too late, Sabo.
Sì, mi sa che è morta. Mi ha fatto venire i brividi questo qua. Le camere a casa. Che tutti i tedeschi sono. Senti, è tutta ironia. No.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Ari. Così. Spero che mi ha fatto venire nervi.
On your own, goddamn head.
Ah, sono morto tutti e due. Vabbè, però è morto, quindi ho vinto. Ce l'ho fatta? Fatta? No, ce l'ho fatta.
We've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand jury.
Nice of you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you
Leroy,
had all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you, Lorna?
Crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
A morte,
It's too late, Sabo.
sparateli. No, tu sei coglione, sei più coglione di quello.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot!
Io non so che cazzo fare. È difficile questo gioco da giocare. Il cazzo. È difficilissimo questo gioco. Cazzo scavalchi,
Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
Per sembrare... Sono in giochi e cravatte, signore. No, di questo so.
You coming in?
No, ci sono l'ostaggio. Sono morto pure io. Bellissimo. Stupendamente fantastico. Perché proprio lo prendi per ostaggio? Che coglioni, mo devo fare pure per la terza volta.
We've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some
Che coglioni.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
A memoria, io so sta parte.
You're very
Devo
good,
quello con la
Lorna.
pistola.
Put the gun
Eccolo.
down.
Tanto gioco a Ide io.
If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
You had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
It's too late, Sabo.
Bastardo.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Fata.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Fallito. Fallito. No. Ce l'ho fatta. Ditemi che ce l'ho fatta. Sì! Godo come un riccio appena nato da poche ore. Tu
So,
e la
I give you a hit
maionese, la
and
panna.
run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Grazie. Tutto merito mio poi. Golden Boy, pomodoro. So parlare in inglese. 9 su 9. 9 su 10. Insomma, la bastarda. Un'altra vista al re caffè, avresti visto cosa l'eroe è disposto a fare per evitare la galera. Wow. Che ho detto io? Perché non l'ho ah sì.
Phelps, Kowski. Beat cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
No.
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe it.
No, no, non voglio queste macchine, è super brutta.
Can you drive to this one?
No, no, io andrebbe di guidare, deve guidare.
They're calling her the Dahlia.
Chi cazzo è Dahlia?
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get it. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
Yep.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street.
Che la sua gira così? Proprio di merda guida questo.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Oh, un bastardo.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Get bracelets on him, Phelps. I'll call it in.
Braccialetti, belli braccialetti. Sono grigi, braccialetti.
Out of the car now!
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Siete un poliziotto, mi sento. Alla. Ma devo della
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Enough lies. If you have a record, we'll find it eventually.
I go to USC. I've never been in trouble in my whole life. You can check up on me all you want. You won't find a thing.
Aspetta, no, così aspetta.
I don't know what you're looking for in that notebook of yours, but this is starting to look like harassment.
L'abuso e...
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
No.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
Per i ciechi, eh.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced.
Oh! Cilindri. Già.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me! I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Faggot's possession is evidence. And have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out
Sei un
Harrison's
poliziotto. Non ne fotti, non me ne fotte niente di che tuo padre. Vai così. Tu guidi.
You can drive.
You can drive. Vediamo. Cazzo, giusto.
You know what? I think he's telling the truth.
Traduttore. Traduttore.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Lo so che significa, però. Allora, you can drive. Puoi guidare, ok. Intelligente. Ci deve il signor Combs.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
E che cazzo vuoi?
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember right.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Non fa ridere.
That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Questo invece mi sta simpatico, amico mio. Giù. Che cazzo stai facendo? Facciamo anche un computer.
Got the original pink slip there too.
Allora. Prima questo qua è rosa perché mi piace più il rosa. Certificato di proprietà. No. Aspetta, no. Non è
Gene
lui.
Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Però non è che c'è un nome falso. Secondo me c'era un nome falso. Sì, quel bastardo c'era un nome falso. No, ecco. Cliff Harrison. L'11 gennaio. Tipo matta. Ok.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit at least. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
La ragazza. Come la ragazza?
You need to give us something, Coombs, if you don't want to be implicated in this.
Yap. Son, your problem is that your gums keep flapping, but you do no listening.
Come la ragazza?
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
Poi.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed, in a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
2 su 4.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Always about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Messages for me, please.
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks, ma'am.
Allora, no, io non succede niente perché sto sentendo i vocali comunque. Dove dobbiamo andare? Luoghi. Luoghi.
You know the way. You can drive.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars?
Tipografia Marquee. Questo qua pure mi sa sulle palle. Però mi sembra un modo affari. Ciao.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. Have done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Oh, me ne frego una biada minchia.
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
What do you think?
We could always try the address Archer gave. Maybe she's dumb enough to be sitting at home waiting for us.
Allora, io poi ci ritorno dopo. Andiamo intanto qua.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Continue the recycling.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
We should go to the station, see what this Belasco guy has to say.
Che palle.
Detectives, Belasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Saletta 2. Quale cazzo è? Cazzo abbiamo la saletta 2.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick, and you'll get
Crummy
roasted.
bastard.
James Belasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
Ma, what the fuck? Yeah.
The paper is real enough, Belasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
Non è quello là. Infatti è un falso, questo ho detto.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, Greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Belasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
Bugia. È la faccia di cazzo.
You want my partner here to convince you that you do know her?
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Jean Archer.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Sembra che si sta cagando sopra.
Give me something, Belasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
In che senso?
Okay. I hear you.
In che senso?
The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Belasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
Come on, Velasco. You must have an address.
That's not the way they work. They keep moving around, never the same address twice.
You had a chance to cooperate, Velasco. See you in 10 years when you get out.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightfall. Gordon Lightfall. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Io non ci sto capendo una beata minchia di sto coso.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Situazione attuale. Vai! Oh, vedi il bastardo!
Come on! You don't want to lose him! Open your eyes!
Ah, è qua.
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? That could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that,
I
Miss
guess.
Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made $0. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
What?
How long have you and Velasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Velasco?
Chi che ha detto il nome? Chi che ha detto il nome?
He's your boyfriend. He's the guy you boost cars with. He gave you up. He thinks you're so dumb you'd steal a free
Chi è che ha
sample.
detto il nome? Scusate.
So I'm no
James.
genius. I make the best with what I've got. Why are you so cruel?
You decided to make this hard on yourself, Gene. Let's see how you handle the hard time.
E chi che l'ha detto il nome poi? James. Ma quello là non l'avevano sparato prima. Livello 7 più un punto di intuito. Dove minchia dobbiamo andare adesso? Dio, marchi. Posto. Ma prendiamo la macchina e guida lui.
You're behind the wheel.
Aia.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball. Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightball.
You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Bugia!
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightval? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Oh, vedi!
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular.
Irregolare. Che
Over
cazzo
here.
dici irregolare? Tutta giusta.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Minchia, come rilassante.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Help me out.
I say it's time to bust open the warehouse.
Perché ancora non abbiamo finito? Questo qua sta proprio a tali casini. Aspetta. Però perché mi dà? Aspettate, io devo proprio spegnere, mi fa male la testa, quindi ci vediamo credo domani.